Received a report that alleges that you have violated the terms of your supervision. Officer, could you read that allegation for me, please?
General conditions, rule number 5. On May 6, 2026, the defendant was released from the Warren County Jail and failed to appear to court services upon release. On May 12, 2026, the defendant failed to appear to court services as ordered, resulted in a warrant being issued for his arrest. General conditions, rule number 7. On June 11, 2026, the defendant tested positive for marijuana and admitted to the use of the substance.
All right, Mr. Wade, do you understand those allegations? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were here.
I'm here.
He
called me and asked me to be here.
Are you retained on this?
No, I'm not. I didn't turn, my voucher hasn't been turned in yet, though, so technically I'm still his attorney of record. But, you know, I'm willing to work this through since he is from Cuyahoga County. He called me, and I realized when he called me that I did not tell him to report.
It doesn't matter. Listen, you know, I appreciate you standing in and trying to defend him right now, but that's not the point of this hearing, Ms. Diefenbach. He has some responsibility here. It's not you didn't tell him, but he was told he had to report in. For that to have come from you is not the point.
Well,
and I'm not blaming you. He's a young man who has some responsibility, and he was told to report in, and he failed to report. So, and then he leaves and he violates my order right away by smoking marijuana, which he was specifically told not to do. Right? Do you think I was joking?
No.
Why'd you do it then?
I didn't smoke upon my release. I wasn't smoking upon my release. It was in my system.
he was picked up and brought down from Cuyahoga County. And he is sickle cell, and I think that he should not have been smoking marijuana, but I guess it helps with the sickle cell. But he admits to that.
Yeah, okay.
I know this is not your case, Officer Sukavecki. What's supposed to be happening with him?
So he is supposed to be courtesy transferred to Cuyahoga County, and he was told on the record by Your Honor and his probation officer following sentencing that he, as soon as he got released, had to report in to get his rule signed and go over how the transfer works. I don't know if you were positive for marijuana the day of your sentencing, so if you weren't, that would indicate new use, but you have to be negative before we can even transfer you anyways. But all of those things have to be gone over, and then we have to send all the documents to Cuyahoga County, and then they have to tell us whether or not they will approve it or not after they meet with you. So that is how it worked. So since you never came in to cite rules, we have nothing to send to Cuyahoga County to even initiate the transfer. Since you failed to report in, that's why you have the warrant for your arrest.
Yes.
Okay. Could I say something? The day I can't turn myself in, they drug tested me and dumped it out, and I was a positive then. I was already positive.
That was the day you were arrested and brought in.
No, the day I turned myself in last month.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, and that all happened because you failed to appear for court. I issued a warrant for your arrest.
Yes.
Right?
He failed to appear multiple times, Your Honor.
Yes, it was, according to Officer Rose, that was also the same behavior he had while he was on pretrial services.
He had transportation issues. I kind of remember we discussed that during the time of the police.
Your Honor, he turned himself in on April 27th. For him to be positive on June 11th without new use it's a pretty long stretch if you haven't used marijuana, if you stopped smoking on the 27th.
I stopped smoking because once I got out, I was immediately in the hospital for my sickle cell. Like she said, it helps with my sickle cell. And then I had multiple trips to the hospital. Multiple.
Your Honor, just according to medical staff, he has not needed hospitalization since he's been incarcerated, nor does he need medical attention,
Yeah,
according to Officer Rose.
Because they've been giving me my medication. They He just gave me my medication.
Not THC, is it?
No. I have prescribed medication. The only reason why I was using THC is because I have insurance problems back at home to where I can't get my medication. My medication costs thousands of dollars. And so I was using marijuana prior to me turning myself in, and it was helping me. And so when I got out, and I stopped smoking, I was in and out of the hospital. It's in my hospital records. Even my nurse can tell you, she's seen it. And as far as me not reporting, it was a genuine mistake. I didn't know I had to come over here.
All right, Ms. Diefenbach, what do you want to do with this?
Well, I'm willing to stay on the case. What I thought, I mean, obviously there's probable cause. We could go ahead and enter a plea if you want, Judge.
Well, but then it comes with, what am I supposed to do with it? I mean, this is an ongoing problem I've had with Mr. Wade throughout the case, is him failing to appear and following directions.
Well, he's okay in Cuyahoga County. He's been complying with them. He has a job. And he got it when he returned. He got a job. He's applied to get his license. He did the written work, and now he's got to take the written test. And he's been doing everything else up there. It's misunderstanding and down here. And
What's his jail time credit?
He has 64 days jail time credit, 7 on this violation. That's reference to both cases.
And any movement on the restitution order? Did he pay anything?
No, not that I'm aware of.
he
Is there
he just got this job, Judge.
And I've been calling down here, and they've been transferring me over to Officer Rose, but I haven't been able to get in contact with her because they told me she was the only one to help me pay my restitution fees, because I've called multiple times to...
Well, Officer Rose has nothing to do with the payment of your restitution. You don't pay her. She doesn't touch the money. You pay the clerk of courts.
I don't
That's
think he knew that.
Well, you don't pay your probation. She doesn't handle cash. We don't do it that way. You got to pay it through the clerk of courts. That's what their job is.
Okay.
So if you get released, where are you going to go?
Straight to court services.
That's a good answer, but that wasn't what I was looking for. Where are you going to live?
Oh, I'm going to remain at the apartment that I stay in Cleveland.
Who do you live there with?
My younger sister.
And how are you going to get back down here for court?
I have transportation.
You have transportation.
Yes.
All right. Let's go ahead and have him sign a new affidavit. He hasn't done that yet, has he? All right. Let's appoint Ms. Diefenbach. I'm going to release you today, Mr. Wade. Don't make me regret this.
I won't.
Again, this has happened so many times with you over the course of while the case was pending. At some point in time, you got to take responsibility and get here. All right, so I'll release you today. Ms. Diefenbach, I'll allow you to schedule the final hearing with Ms. Yazel,
Okay.
and make sure that you give him plenty of time to get back down here. So,
Okay.
get
Now,
out of-
should he report when he gets out?
Yes, he has
Okay.
never signed his rules of supervision.
He has never said.
Okay, we have to report it.
So you're going to get out of jail, come over here, and then when you get the notice from Ms. Diefenbach, you better be here.
I will.
I won't have this conversation a fourth or fifth time with you. It's really straining your credibility with me. All right, Ms. Diefenbach, is there anything else?
No, sir.
Ms. Nicholson, anything else?
Not at this time.
All right, that's all.
What would you do if a judge gave you one last chance after breaking the rules again and again? In this courtroom, Mr. Wade stood before the judge accused of missing mandatory reporting after his release and testing positive for marijuana while on supervision. His attorney explained that there had been confusion about the reporting process and argued that he had been making progress in his home county. But the judge wasn't convinced that confusion alone explained what had happened. As the hearing continued, Wade claimed the marijuana use was connected to his struggle with sickle cell disease and the high cost of his prescribed medication. Court officials, however, questioned whether the timeline supported his explanation and pointed out that his repeated failures to appear had become a pattern throughout the case. Despite his frustration, the judge chose not to send him back to prison that day. Instead, he offered one final opportunity, but with a serious warning. The message was clear. Excuses were running out, and responsibility had to come first. Now the question is whether Mr. Wade will finally prove he deserves that second chance, or lose the court's trust for good.